Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the full moon in Leo taking place on February 1st, 2026. I'm Helena with Helena's Tarot. We're going to dive into these messages to see what this full moon can bring for you and possibly what you can expect in the next 2 weeks following this full moon as well. I am recording this on January 30th, but may not be uploaded till either the 1st or 2nd of February, but I'm recording this just a couple days before the full moon, I'm sorry. Let's jump right into these messages for you and see what the universe has in store for you. You can watch this for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, so feel free to watch for any Virgo placements. All right, Spirit, what does this full moon have in store for my Virgo placements? What does this full moon in Leo have in store for my Virgo placements? Oh, one of these cards just... Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, definitely some money and abundance coming your way. I'm going to pull another card because I was shuffling and that one kind of just sneaked its way out of the deck. So far that's a good message. Definitely lots of money coming your way, financial opportunities, maybe a raise, promotion or bonus, all around just feeling a lot more stability. Let's see, what else for my Virgos during this full moon in Leo? What else for Virgo during this full moon in Leo? Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's see. All right, so it's possible that after a delay that you've experienced, it could have been, I don't know, the recent weeks, past couple of months, it'll resonate differently for all of you, but I think after a delay or feeling defeated in some sort of way, if you have felt defeated or like things haven't really been going your way recently, maybe some kind of delays, definitely expect to overcome that. And that could actually lead to a lot of financial abundance. Like I said, you could be getting a raise, a promotion. I try not to mention taxes, but I mean, if a lot of you are expecting any money back, if any of you filed some W-2s, and I don't know, if you're expecting any kind of money coming back to you, maybe from filing your taxes, you could possibly be receiving that soon as well. Just definitely something about your money and finance going up in the next couple of weeks. What else for my Virgos? What else for my Virgos during this full moon in Leo? What can my Virgo placements expect the next couple of weeks following this full moon in Leo? What can my Virgos expect? Yeah, definitely. If you were planting something financially, Virgo, like planting a new idea, maybe you just like opened up a savings account, or you could be stashing away money for saving money for a rainy day, or possibly like some of you guys may be getting a loan for something. That may not resonate with all of you, but some of you guys may be getting like approved for a loan, or being able to receive a large windfall of money, definitely after a delay, after you've been very patient, like waiting for this money to come in. Let me see. What else for my Virgos following this full moon in Leo? What else can Virgos expect following this full moon in Leo? What else can Virgo expect? All right, definitely could be coming together with a group of people here. It's possible that maybe you and your coworkers are going to go out celebrating, or whoever you collaborate with. If it's not coworkers per se, maybe you and a business partner or colleagues at work. Something involving like a community of people that you involve yourself with. Maybe in the next couple of weeks, expect to go out for somebody. I don't know if it's like a work celebration. It could be like a work party, possibly. There may be some kind of work party or work gathering coming up. And it's going to involve a community of people. However, watch out for watch out for some sort of falling out. I'm sorry, I just realized that the Four of Wands is reversed. This isn't the first time I've done this. It's because this card, whether it's upright or in the reverse, like it looks the same either way. So since this is in the reverse, there may be like a falling out with somebody in your work community, somebody in your work field or profession, or maybe you and a colleague are having a falling out, or if not a falling out, maybe like a disagreement at this time. It's also possible, this is only going to resonate for some of you, but I'm getting a message of somebody at your workplace could be quitting or moving on to something else. So if you've been working with somebody for a while, or somebody is very familiar to you in terms of your colleagues and your who you're surrounded by on a daily basis, it's possible that somebody could be like leaving your company or quitting your job, but that may only be for like one or two of you out there. Only take the messages as they resonate. Let's see what else. What else for my Virgos? What else can Virgo expect in the next couple of weeks following this full moon in Leo? What else can my Virgos expect here? Oh, it's too many cards. What else can my Virgos expect? So we have the Four of Wands reverse with the Five of Wands reverse. So you could be getting over some kind of disagreement that happened with possible, it doesn't have to be work related, it doesn't have to be colleagues or coworkers, any kind of community that you involve yourself with, Virgo. I feel like if you've had any kind of disagreement or competition as of recently, I think you're going to be coming out of that, and you're going to be finding some peace and harmony with whoever this person or group of people are. Or it's possible that if there was somebody in your work environment that was very like aggressive and competitive, overall just bringing a very like negative energy, it's possible if this person ends up quitting, or I don't know, getting fired or moving on to a new company, it's possible that that could bring about a very peaceful resolution. But something about some kind of conflict here coming to an end with either a single person or a group of people here. But once again, just take the messages as they resonate. But something is getting resolved, some kind of ongoing issue with a group of people or another individual is going to be coming to an end in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, it's possible somebody from your job, somebody who works at your company or your job may be quitting or moving on to something else, or somebody may be getting fired possibly. What else for my Virgos following the next couple of weeks? What else can Virgo expect following this full moon in Leo? What else can my Virgos expect? Oh, wow. Okay, so you're definitely going to be, I feel like you are coming out victorious. I don't really know what this situation is about per se, but I'm getting a message of somebody here was in conflict with others, possible competition in the past. I feel like you could have been in a really, you may work in a really competitive environment. You could work somewhere where there's a lot of competition, negative people, negative mindsets, something about people tried to like compete with you or start conflict with you in the past. But what you can expect during this full moon in Leo, I think you're going to be coming out on top. You're going to be getting over the pettiness, the drama, the conflicts, whether because once again somebody is like leaving your work environment, or overall just some kind of disagreements and challenging situations that you may have had with a group of people. You're going to be coming out victorious. You're going to be coming out on top. So like I said, if you work in a really competitive field or something, definitely expect to be the winner in this situation, Virgo. Now, I don't know what this could be. I don't know if maybe your work is just better than others, or you win some kind of competition, or I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm heavy picking up on like you coming out very victorious in a situation here, especially if it involved a group of people in the past. Okay, it's not really a horrible reading. I mean, there is a little bit of drama here, but overall, I mean, shit. Your first card was a Ten of Pentacles. We have a Seven of Pentacles, a Six of Wands. You're a winner, baby. So far, this reading is pretty good for you. I mean, you're coming out on top, even if there was drama involved. And on top of that, the drama is coming to an end. So whatever drama you found yourselves in, that is coming to an end in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, I'm going to pull some advice for you. What advice do we have for my Virgos? What advice do we have for my Virgo placements? What advice for Virgo at this time? What advice can you give me for my Virgos? All right, try not to be too try not to disconnect from your emotions too much at this time, Virgo. Or another way I'm reading this is if you've been like too emotional, which you guys usually you guys aren't very emotional, if I'm being honest, but either watch out for somebody acting cold and detached towards you in the next couple of weeks, or if this is you, watch out for acting that way towards others, possibly maybe not even recognizing it, but I'm I'm sensing that somebody in the next couple of weeks may be acting like kind of cold, honestly. Somebody here is not in touch with their emotions. Now that could be you, it could be somebody else. I think for advice, this is trying to say try not to be too cold and calculating at this time. Or maybe for some of you, try not to be overly bearing at this time, because some of you may be overly bearing, overly emotional, or you were overly emotional recently and this is telling you to like snap out of that. Let me see. What other advice do we have for my Virgos? What other advice do you have for my Virgos? Also, just a quick little message, my heater just came on. So I don't know if you can hear my heater or not, but if it sounds really loud in this reading or it's getting in the way, I apologize for that. But I am using my microphone, so it shouldn't have any issue with background noise. But I just wanted to point that out there really fast, that if you hear some kind of noise in the background, it's my heater that just came on. All right. What other advice do we have for Virgos? What else can you tell me for my Virgos for advice? What advice do you have for my Virgos, my sun, moon, rising, and Venuses? What else for Virgo? Yeah. Try not to, I think you need to be wary of somebody possibly trying to start an argument with you in the next couple of weeks, or avoiding an important conversation with somebody. Some of you guys may be avoiding a conversation that needs to be had, or there's going to be difficulties in communication in the next couple of weeks between you and a particular person. It could possibly be a partner. Usually the Two of Wands, I consider that like a partnership. Doesn't have to be, but I think some kind of conversation, somebody may be trying to avoid some kind of conversation in the next 2 weeks. It may be you. I wouldn't try to avoid any important discussions at this time, Virgo. Also, once again, watch out for somebody being like, watch out for somebody maybe purposely trying to keep information from you. I don't know why I just got that. Somebody trying to like purposely withhold information from you, or somebody not really being completely open here. Somebody's not being completely open right now. Also, I would advise if you have any disagreements or things that you need to get off your chest in the next couple of weeks, now is the time to, any issues you've had with another person, anything that you feel like you've been keeping in the closet, so to speak, I would definitely get that out in the open now, Virgo. I wouldn't hold your words back anymore. I wouldn't be I mean, you could be blunt, but it's not really about being blunt. It's just about if you have anything to say or that you've been wanting to say to somebody, now is the time to say it. Don't hold back at this time, especially if it's been affecting you emotionally. I think you'll feel a lot more emotionally fulfilled, or you'll feel a lot better emotionally if you get whatever this is out, whatever it is that you have been thinking of or holding on to regarding another individual. I would definitely have this important discussion with them. Don't try to avoid that in the next couple of weeks. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the star card. So this tells me that in the next couple of weeks, once again, I think you're going to be very victorious. I'm highly sensing that some of you are either getting a raise, a promotion, maybe even a new job somewhere, or if you work in a really competitive environment, I'm kind of sensing that some of you gonna experience some kind of fame in the next couple of weeks. Now, especially if you have social media. So if you have a big social media account, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, doesn't matter. Any kind of social media that you may have at this time, you may be getting a lot more followers and people paying attention to you, or expect your social media to evolve and increase in the next couple of weeks. You could possibly be promoting something that you're doing, and it could gain a lot of attraction and attention for you at this time, Virgo. But definitely see you coming out on top here. Lots of recognition. um, I don't mean fame as in like becoming like a Hollywood movie star overnight. I basically mean what I just said. More attention and recognition, more people noticing you, more people being attracted to you, possibly being in the limelight or in the center stage in the next couple of weeks, Virgo. And I also see you becoming a lot more financially abundant as well. So yeah, I think for those of you who do work in any kind of competitive field, I think you guys are going to be coming out on top. Like I said, there may be some drama and disagreements in the next couple of weeks, or that may be coming to an end for you. But overall, I think this is a pretty good reading. You're going to have a lot of success in the next couple of weeks, Virgo. Also, your money is looking really good as well. Be Look forward to people wanting to get to know you more, wondering about you. You may catch a lot of people's attention at this time for whatever it is that you're doing. So I would just keep on top of that, Virgo. But anyway, that is what I have for your reading for the full moon in Leo in 2026. If any of these messages resonate with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, or even comment down below if anything stood out to you in this reading. I'm Helena with Helena's Tarot. And yeah, it was so great to do your reading for you, Virgo. I will see you next time during your next reading. Bye bye. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to read you the zodiac signs. I almost forgot. Sorry. All right. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with in the next 2 weeks, Virgo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, lots of wand energy. So somebody that's a fire sign could definitely be very significant in your energy in the next couple of weeks. Also, I have Aquarius here as well. Possibly a Gemini and Libra, but fire is dominating the reading, so look out for any fire signs coming your way in the next couple of weeks, Virgo. Like I said, Aries, Leo, Sag, or an Aquarius may be significant as well. We are in Aquarius season too, so it's also possible that Aquarius season is going to be very, what's the word? Significant. There we go. Aquarius season could be very significant for you guys. But anyway, okay, now these messages are done. Thank you so much, Virgo. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.